happening, fellas? Feast your eyes on the class of 1978. Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, we get in a bike that's an original owner classic like this one that has been a lifelong love affair for the owner, and that's exactly what this bike has been. Joe Carreta, one of our clients. Listen to this thing. Long-term, lifelong client of ours. In fact, I was just talking to Bill Kelly. Bill Kelly is our service manager downstairs, and he worked at New England Cycle Sales with me. He was there from 79 to like 89. I was there from 82 until 85. I worked in the service department. And well, I don't want the story to be about us because it's not. It's about Joe Carreta, but he bought this bike from the shop we both worked at in 1978. So I had seen him in and out of the shop. And as Bill did also, Bill was a service manager. So he had done oil changes on this bike and whatnot. But he bought this bike brand new in 1978. I have the original title for it. Take a close look at it. The chrome on the wheels, the chrome on the front fender, the shine on the original paint. This thing is 100% original. When Joe bought this bike, he was 30 years old. It has 8,414 miles on it. It runs like a brand new motorcycle. And when he dropped this bike off here last week, he was 75 years old. He had it for 45 years. A true lifelong love affair. Why? And when you ride this bike, you're like, well, why would you ever need another bike? It's lightweight, nimble, yet powerful. It has a 6-speed overdrive transmission. It'll cruise on the highway all day long at 70 miles an hour. It gets over 60 miles to the gallon. It's bulletproof. It's capable of riding cross country or use it around town. It's lightweight, completely bulletproof. Double overhead cam, twin cylinder Suzuki engine. It's kind of like, really, it's like the engine's like half of a GS850, basically. So super reliable. Look at the finish on the engine cases. It shines like chrome. That's the original aluminum engine cases. The chrome on the exhaust system is in excellent condition. That's original factory exhaust. Everything on this bike is original except for the obviously the oil and the battery and the tires have been replaced. In fact, it has a new set of tires on it. It's got a brand new battery in it. It's got the oil's just been changed. We did go through the bike and drain the fuel, put VP non-ethanol fuel in it, and completely cleaned and rebuilt the carburetors. It was due for a carb clean, and it runs like a brand new motorcycle. Fresh oil in it, new battery, new tires. It's ready to go. Just a really cool piece. This bike was from a simpler time. It has drum brakes front and rear. Now the cool part about that is once a bike gets to be 40, 45 years old, if you've got hydraulic cylinders on them, master cylinders and calipers and rotors, things start going bad. It's a service nightmare. These drum brakes are bulletproof. They basically very rarely, if ever, need service. And it's kickstart, so there's no electric starter to brake on it. It's a lightweight, simple bike. And make no mistake, although this was designed as let's face it, if money wasn't an issue, you'd probably get the GS1000, right? So the 400 was a more economical version, but make no mistake, these are very capable from the same lineage as the West Cooley steel frame GS1000S's that were winning the superbike races from this time. They actually raced these bikes too, up in Laconia, in Loudon, New Hampshire, and all across the country. In Laconia, it was called Class 4. It was 400cc in smaller motorcycles, and this bike dominated that. It was a step up from the CB360 or 350 Honda. We're literally just talking about that, the racing lineage of these motorcycles from back in the day. It's got everything. I have the original owner's manual. I've got the original title. Look underneath the seat here. Underneath the seat base is in mint condition. It even has back here, if you hear any rattling when you're riding around, it's the original factory toolkit bouncing around in the back because this bike doesn't rattle. So the toolbox is perfect, the air box, everything is exactly the way it came from the factory. Now, Joe had this bike for 45 years, from 1978 up until last week. He's done a beautiful job maintaining it. Hats off to you, Joe. I know it must have been a sad day letting your baby go, but with the beautiful red paint job, the chrome on it, you can see how you could be happy with this bike for a lifetime. And like my dad used to say, if you had a bike like this, he said, if you're not happy right now, you'll never be happy. And I let Ronnie ride this bike also, and because I wanted him to see. Ronnie's in his 20s, and I wanted him to see how good these bikes were back in the day, because the handling, the power, the performance, is just excellent. The original factory paint job still shines like new. The original frame paint is still excellent. This bike needs nothing. It's just been given a 100-point inspection. Starts right up, first kick every time. Purrs like a kitten. Let me give you a electric rate's at 10. Everything works beautifully as it's supposed to. Oops, just turned it off. Rookie move. Headlight's on now, right? There's a headlight on and off switch, and then there's a high and low beam switch also. It has a neutral light. Check out the gauges. They look like brand new. The needles are perfect. There's no degradation of the quality of the... a lot of times they'll get, when they're 40, 50 years old, they'll get all yellowed and messed up. We kept it indoors, obviously. That's why it stayed nice. And he washed and waxed it regularly. These are original chrome handlebars. Look at the chrome on the bars. Everything's like brand new on the bike. It's really a mint piece. Let me give you a quick ride demo, because that's really where the magic is on this thing. It's a lot of fun. Purrs like a kitten. Like I said, once in a blue moon we get in a bike here, and on average about 700 motorcycles a year come through our shop, and every once in a while you get one that's an absolute dime piece like this that was lovingly cared for since brand new by the original owner.